It is October 12th today, and I have Walker out here in the stand with me today, and we're going to give it another go. We were out in the same stand 2-3 days ago, sitting over our autumn quick plot. Right now, I'm not sure. Oh, there comes the doe right now. Actually, we're gonna get set, and I think it's fun, but we're gonna get ready and see if she comes in the food plot and see if doe comes with her here. Walker, he's looking back in there too. What? No. The buck's behind her, I'm sure, yeah, but I think the reason she ran is because the buck's behind her yet. You saw a buck? Yeah, but he could be in there yet. Could be. Wow, Walker just shot his first. Just shot his first doe, my first deer with his bow. So super proud of him. Man, was that fun! He shot and hit her high, but she dropped right away, and then grabbed another arrow and shot another arrow and then yeah, and she's laying right down there at 12 yards, I think, right now. So super proud of him. Man, was that fun! We're gonna get down, go get her, and show her here to you.
What a fun night. We had a bunch of deer around us all night long, and right away we had a 6-pointer right behind us. I'm not sure if we got him on camera or not, and then we saw this nice 8-pointer. We've been getting him on camera all the year, but he stayed like 40 yards away from us. So then, just before dark, like 8 does came out, and I got another chance, and I shot her.
Pretty fun night, bud?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of fun, wasn't it?
It's Wednesday, October 7th. I'm going to stand on the river bottom property. Got a pretty stiff northwest wind, and it's shaping up to be a pretty good sit. I got a couple guys over my shoulder down on the bayou in a canoe, setting up a duck blind for Michigan's opener next weekend. And give you a quick recap of what happened over the weekend so that we can kind of condense instead of have a whole bunch of hunts in one video. I saw opening night, saw a pretty nice buck out of this stand. Didn't have camera light to get a shot on him, and couldn't see him, so I elected to wait. Being the first day, I wasn't going to shoot one off camera. And then Friday, I saw a handful of deer and a couple small bucks. Passed on a 2.5-year-old 8-point and saw some spikes and a forkhorn and a bunch of does. Saturday morning, I ended up shooting a doe. The footage isn't the best on that. It was a cell phone video, so there's kind of a long story behind that, but I'm gonna pick up another doe permit and hopefully get a good kill on video for you guys. Been doing my best, and self-filming's difficult, so this year it's my main goal to get a really good quality filming job on a buck kill. I'm gonna try my best and see what happens, and yeah, should be a good sit tonight.
Matt Thede here with Outreach Outdoors and Midwest Whitetail, and things have been pretty slow for us lately here. I was not able to get my kids out this past weekend with different events that we had, and just family gatherings. We went camping and had a wedding, and so that's just part of life as I become a dad, and family life as that kind of takes over. So we certainly make that our #1 priority, even during the hunting season. So that's just something that's really important to us. That being said, action is picking up now that it's getting a little bit colder, and that cold front that comes in on Thursday should prove to be a difference maker and really set some bucks off here mid-October, going into late October. It's just kind of waiting to, like a firecracker waiting to go off. So that's kind of what we're hoping for. Caleb and I are hoping to make our first sit on Friday, but I do want to solidify our hit list here for you here today. So a couple different bucks are really showing up regularly on the farm. Our #1 hit list has got to be split G2. So on the computer, he is just a big deer, and we are super excited to hunt this deer. We feel like we know where he's living. He's lived right where G3 lived at last year, and we just have to wait for him to start showing himself during daylight and then go in and make the move at the right time. So G2 is the #1 hit lister on the farm. We do have a couple other big bucks showing up. One buck we call Cactus. He will be at the top of the list as well, and so he's got a couple different splits. Originally, I thought it was 2.0 from last year. But we're just calling him Cactus, and looks like a cactus blossom from Texas Roadhouse coming up, and he's got splits everywhere. Not a huge rack, but big body, and is definitely mature. And he's living down on the food plot that we planted this spring. So right off the corn, and then the food plot that we planted as well around the corn. So we know exactly where he's living as well. Another buck that we have out there is called the Spindly 9, and he's just I'm not sure he's exactly mature yet. I want to wait till I see him on the hoof, but basically he's a buck that is just a thin-racked 9-pointer that looks really good, and so he's living also around the food plot area as well on the east side of the farm. Another buck that we have that we're going to be going after is a buck I like to call Tokyo, and it looks like he's got his brow tines kind of come out, and they just curl around and look like radars, and so I'm calling him Tokyo right now. So the other one I have right now is the UNIBROW buck, and so you can see on this UNIBROW buck that he has got one big giant brow tine on his left side, and he's been showing up also around the food plot. Matter of fact, he's kind of the king of the food plot right now. Him and another buck that we're going to be going after, and that buck is called the Twin Towers. And so we call him the Twin Towers because he has got two big brow tines that come up, and it's really, really awesome. And so as we start hunting these deer, those bucks are going to be all over the farm, and they've been showing up consistently. And we're hoping that we can at least wrap our tag around one of them. And so if they consistently stay on the farm and then start showing themselves during daylight, yeah, who knows what's going to happen. So stick with us. Thanks for watching Outreach Outdoors. I'm Midwest Whitetail, and hopefully we have some action here this next week for you.